So at this time, we're going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the lowest common denominator. And the lowest common denominator, we're going to put a little 1 in here just to remind us what the denominator is. But the lowest common denominator is x plus 2 coming from here. We've already got an x plus 2, and we're missing the x minus 2. So the lowest common denominator is x plus 2 times x minus 2. Now we're going to take that and we're going to multiply that by each term, both the top and the bottom. All right, hopefully things will clear out that way. In the first multiplication, this x times x plus 2 times x minus 2, nothing cancels because there's no denominator on that first term. Here the x plus 2 is going to cancel with this x plus 2 right here, and that leaves us with the negative 3x times x minus 2. In the denominator, when I multiply these two together, the x plus 2's cancel, and I end up with 3 times x minus 2 plus, I'm doing it the second time here, maybe in orange, these two multiplied together. Again, the x minus 2's cancel, and I'm left with a 3 and an x plus 2. All right, now let's do some multiplying out. Here I am going to, you can FOIL, or you could recognize that that's the difference of squares. So I'm going to rewrite that as x times x squared minus 4. If you FOILed, you're just going to add another step, but that should give you the same answer. Here I'm going to multiply this in, and I'm going to get negative 3x squared plus 6x. And in the denominator, 3x minus 6, that's multiplying this in, plus another 3x plus 6. So let's do some simplifying. This I can see cancels right away, and this one I'm going to have to multiply in. So I have x cubed minus 4x minus 3x squared plus 6x, all divided by 6x. Now it might be really tempting to cancel these 6x's, but remember, because of this addition and subtraction, you're not allowed to do that. You have to factor if you're going to do any canceling. And I'm going to collect like terms. There's a 4x and there's a 6x. So I've got x cubed minus 3x squared and plus 2x over 6x. Now I'm going to do my factoring. Notice there's an x that's common in the numerator, and I'm going to factor. And that, because of the adding and subtracting signs are now protected inside of this bracket, I do get to cancel this x. And I get to factor this. So my final answer is x minus 2 times x minus 1, all divided by 6.